Well, good evening, everyone. As you can see, it is 11:07 p.m. and the day is Thursday, June 26th, the year 2014 of our Lord. I have to say that it was with all good intention that I was going to have a show or an update before this, and we was going to have a hangout. You have no earthly idea what took place over here. You have no earthly idea of what took place over here. Let's just talk about life. And number one, I watched a yard person drive a dual handle control lawnmower off in the swimming pool and couldn't get his seatbelt off. Now that's not every day. Had to fish him out of there and stomp on his chest a few times. And I guess he's alright. He started throwing up and he's okay. Good Lord. I have realized that there is no doubt that the word is out about at least what we're talking about. There because of STP and various other things, there hasn't been a lot of active members that have come in and it should be starting here any minute. But I'll say this: the people that can't grasp this, may God have mercy on their soul. Should they venture out after being fully made aware of the potentiality and the actual odds of their being successful at anything that has a tiered program, and you say, how could you make such a blanket statement as that? I can do it very easily, in that every single one of them have to do with making friends first, and then bringing up the point that there's going to be a participation on their part, and that is in the form of crossing over of their hard earned exchangeable medium to you for whatever your widget or lotion that you're going to be trying to push on them. If you can't make friends and then share with them your personal, now here we go, personal experience of the value that you have honestly gained from your first 30 days with the financial intel team, that first 30 days, let's say that at the end of that 30 days, you made a decision, which is true. You made a decision whether you want to become an alumni and actually go out and scout the world over for other talent that you may glean that would be fitting to introduce to the value that they could gain for just 30-day entry. Let them stay for 30 days, even if they don't catch the fact of what they can do in that 30 days to offset their following month's fee should they decide to continue on. Let's say that they wasn't that sharp tack in the toolbox and they needed a remedial course another 30 days to catch on to everything. That would be at retail. Should they not glean earlier that they can take part of the alumni program prematurely, and they can start sharing the value of what they are gaining in their first month with other people. And then, because they are coming from a position of truth and honesty, that our 30-day course, educational course on how to understand the real story about how a home-based business MLM network marketing company actually works. Before you step off into whatever it is you're going to step off into, we would strongly urge that you get a bit of inside information from some people that have been down the road. And in the meantime, if you're not that versed on Facebook, Google Hangout, as you can see, I need to learn more about, all the other social media questions, and the value that you can gain from other members interacting on a one-on-one personal level in our private chat room. I say private, it's just private until which time that you register and you have a username, then it's not private. So I heard someone today that you would have to think was a very knowledgeable and you would think awake, alert individual and was about as blind as Stevie Wonder. I sit there and I tried and tried and tried to get through to this blessed soul that has done so much good and is going to continue to do so much good, but because of her lack of being able to pierce through that veil that she had created, the countless tens of thousands that she probably reached, she will derive no benefit for her mission, because they will eventually join with us, those that are seeking a secondary revenue stream. If nothing else, they will come for the 30-day crash course of what to do and what not to do. And one of the things that they will find, and they will find it, is the thing not to do is leave. Because there isn't any greener grass on any other pasture, and the words that were echoed in my ear on this hour and a half long conversation were, I can't take money from people who are broke. And I said, did you steal that phrase from me? But could you leave someone laying there that is going to be starving, yes, again, next month, listening to your truth, knowing that they have an option should they choose to elect to do so that may pick themselves up out of that quagmire? How could you not give them that option? Let them be the judge. They're going to go look for another revenue stream because they have to. They're starving slap to death. While they're sitting there and you're giving them the truth, they're starving. How in the world could someone sit there and not give them the opportunity to at least learn the basic tools needed nowadays before we totally merge with machine, and then those people will be up the river because there will be no revenue stream left. I hope that y'all are getting the picture. A lot of people have had problems with this product thing. I can see right now that I was moving a little too quick when I said no product needed, that you're the product. No one really, that didn't really stick. But when I simply repackage, represent, we're going to have a crash course on MLM whistleblowing course, everybody goes, oh, I see. When in reality, all that I'm doing is enabling us to access a system that is a perfect system for the redistribution of wealth for those who are willing to work. End of discussion. Even though that does not require a product, we got one now. It's gonna be me. Because, by the way, it is my universe, just like it will be your universe. You bring your passion. This platform that I have right now that I'm using, what is this? It is Screencast-O-Matic. You can get it free too. I think I paid $10 a month for the extras. I'll show you how you too can do this. And if you have equally as burning a passion as I do, I would expect you to produce some videos to let people know about your passion. Are you getting the picture? This is about your world. If everybody's concerned about their world, why don't you do something about your world? I have no qualms with someone coattailing on my world. You have value, you have worth. That's what this person kept going to me. Well, you're going to bring people over here and they're going to be finding out this information that I offer for free and you're going to be making money off of it. I said, hold on right there. Evidently, you don't know me because I've taken myself right out of that top. There is no top. It's a pyramid deal. It is not a pyramid. What can you see a straight line? Does that look like it has three corners on it? Hello. And you're splitting hairs right now because you're missing the boat. What I have here is a key to a door, and that door is your financial freedom. If you'll wake up and smell the roses, now that you've got a shingle called a product, you should feel comfy. But what you actually have is your ticket to freedom for your world. Until which time people realize that it is about you. You have the value, and only you can change your life. A mind changed against its will is a mind that stays unchanged still. So until you change your mind and you decide that you're going to do it yourself with the help of all us right behind you, because you're part of our family, we're going to be reaching down there and helping you with your second person because we've got skin in the game. It's going to benefit us. You're going to be reaching down there and helping your second person from now on. The second person, the next one that comes out, their second person, the next one comes out, their second. You're going to be always intertwined if you are doing the right thing for the people that are involved with you, and you give them the value that you have inside of them. And if you do not prosper, it's because you're not sharing yourself fair enough. That's why I say to you, if you want to be successful, get yourself a round table. Rogues round table. 5, 10 people. About 10 is all you can handle. You're going to get intimately involved with those 5 or 10 people. Intimately involved. Call them 2 or 3 times a week. You don't even have to say if you're going to go to the hangout tonight. It doesn't matter. You're in the river. And then you know, because they're intimately involved in your short-term as well as your long-term financial success. Those 5, 10 people. And that's all you got to worry about. That's if you want to give them good, strong quality. And unless you come to a forum like this, you're not going to be able to give them a fair exchange of value. Someone who's on your 100th person that you brought in from ever how you do it, unless you go to a platform like this, or you're going to lay it off on someone like me to do, which I'll gladly do for you. But don't you short certain. This is free. Everything's free. We need that voice out there. We need people to stand up and not be afraid to speak. That's just what North was telling me. I mean, that's the person I was talking to. I said, do you understand that we're fighting a battle between dark and white, and they have cloaked your eyes? And I'm getting an awareness here that not only is there an educational course that needs to be made for those people who have no idea that they are blind, but for some people that can see the light but choose not to see through some. I don't know why. That's just the upright Homo sapien here on the blue planet. We have been abused so bad that some people can't tell friendlies from foe. I'm friendly. I have to see you successful in order for me to complete my mission. We have a 30-day program. It is a crash course on how to bring someone up to speed that's below basic, or advanced people where they can share their value with their people and others, on how to be successful if you're looking for a home-based secondary or primary revenue stream. 30-day course. It's $35, and in advance you'll go over what we have. You'll hear us talking about it. and you will agree that there is a fair exchange of value. That is wiped out right off the top. It's going to be delivered virtually, so there's no delivery. For those people who do honestly show a burning desire but are stone cold broke, we welcome you as well. And you can earn while you learn on our little GI Bill, I guess you might say. We'll carry you. We'll give you gratuity and rewards until which time you can accumulate enough to do it on your own. And we do that because we know that we have something of value to offer. If we gave it to you for free, it'd be worthless. If you received it free and you knew it had value, it would be worthless to you. There's a spiritual axiom, principle here. You have to have skin in the game or it's worthless. I hope you understand that. Every single thing that we'll go over, at least that I go over, there is an agenda. And that agenda is to get you to a point to where you got the wolf off the doorstep financially. We all do. And that very last person that comes in, wherever that time may be, and we're years from that, optimistically speaking. And the beauty of this is if we did reach max, they'd never know the difference, because the greater good that we would have done just to have gotten there would mean we have made a positive change in this world. But that very last person, they would also see that they would get $35 worth of value out of this, irregardless if there was an alumni affiliate bonus plan or whatever we want to call that. They would get that value. So there would be no losers if we are coming from a position of truth and honesty. There really isn't that much more to go over, but I will go over that ad nauseum with passion. That's my job. I'm trying to teach you that same job so that you can go out and duplicate as closely as you can to the essence of truth. Not going out there spamming and all that kind of business, and there was some sort of hoopla thing going on about a Facebook group and here one group and moderating and all this. I could care less about all that. I could care less. They annoy me more than anything else, Facebook and the likes thereof. But it's something that I have to accept because we are moving on. We're facing Moore's Law, which is the exponential growth of technology. Every 18 months it doubles. Jobs are going to be gone in too many more doubles. It'll be all automated. How are you going to be sitting? Jobs will be taken away because of this automation. Politically, there's no telling what kind of situation we'll be in, but if we are strong and we're together and we are a clan, we can stand tall together. You will have made, if we've got 6 months, you've got enough to get yourself to the first comma, second comma for sure, if you're willing to make some friends. Don't worry about running out of people. I'll assure you that we will not. I hope that y'all have had a wonder-filled day. I'm going to make another run tomorrow at Hangout. It's because we've had some issues inside of the chat room with people not being compatible with their devices with Java. I'm not fired up about Java because Oracle, their holding company, is fraught with security issues. But if we don't wake up and smell the roses and realize the fact that we're painted already, it doesn't make any difference. Facebook or otherwise, give them your name. It doesn't make any difference unless we win. They got us right now. You know, it's about 27-0, fourth quarter, last 15 minutes. That's where we're at. So suit up, show up, let's go in, make friends. We got a product. It has $35 worth of value. Have you people give it a shot for 30 days. I'll guarantee you they'll never leave. Jedi 1. This calls a wrap. God bless you.